nobody catches a cold. And maybe there is some way to hide here. So let's go back a little bit to the post-industrial societies, those societies that are defined by cleavages, conflicts that are new in the sense that, as opposed to the typical working class bourgeoisie conflict and the typical, let's say, agriculture versus industry conflicts, you have new division lines, new sectors emerging. As we discussed, the service sector becomes very strong in these countries. And what the authors of the text, Häusermann and Creasy, add to that is that recently, by recently they mean basically 1980s and so on, the austerity politics prevails across most of Europe and to some extent North America and so on. And in this context, you have different kind of debates than earlier. One specific question that emerged in the last couple of decades is this distributive deservingness. As you remember, we a little bit discussed it. Could we a little bit elaborate on this? What sort of deservingness are they talking about? If you remember. Sorry.
Members of the society and not those who came by immigrants. It's kind of exclusive.
Yes,
yeah, it's like adding to board. It's not only the people, those who are immigrants and have joined the country, but those who are actually contributing to the economy or have contributed over their youth or over their working age. They now deserve the welfare benefits, not like those people, those who could not work or those who are disabled or so on and so forth. Or maybe some kind of nativism that influences the people who actually belong to this country.
Yes, and obviously these conflicts partly emerge out of the extended welfare state, where you do have a very wide coverage already, as opposed to, let's say, going back to the pig or interwar era. So you have a very wide type of coverage, but the question is, shall you go further and introduce, for example, universal wage that every citizen or every denizen of a country should get it, or you should be more selective, paying attention to who actually contributes. And this, yes?
I just had a trouble, I think, with this idea, and I would like to ask you to clarify that the argument was that this classical materialist kind of divide got a twist with this universalist kind of new characteristic. But is it really some kind of ideational element of this welfare chauvinism, or more like a reaction to this cuts of welfare state after the oil crisis?
Well, I think both, in the sense that obviously this became a very intensively debated issue once austerity politics started to prevail, and you had to realize that expansion of the welfare state will not work any longer. But at the very same time, there is also this normative idea that should we kind of reward talent, should we reward performance, should we reward ethical behavior that takes into consideration social norms, or we should be so welcoming that everybody, whether criminal, whether foreigner, whether unemployed because he or she is unable to work, or because he or she doesn't want to work, shall be extended to everybody, whatever wealth we have. So it's also a normative debate, which was obviously fueled by the austerity politics. And typically, what we find is that lower class people tend to define more narrowly the circle of people who should receive these benefits, partly because they are the ones who are worried whether they will have enough, and are worried that their benefits will be taken away. Now, this goes parallel with the overall neoliberal way of thinking, and neoliberal way of thinking appeared at one point to be so general that people started to think that actually there is no sense in choosing one, because whoever will be chosen will follow neoliberal agenda. That made people abstain or be cynical about party politics. Then a number of researchers started to investigate, is it true that it doesn't matter whom you elect? And they found it is not true, that there is a difference between the policies of left-wing government and right-wing government. Both matters. So Häusermann and Creasy reflect on this debate, and they say that actually, from the point of view of the citizen, it doesn't matter whether his claim is true or not true. It's enough if they believe it is true. Because once they believe that nation states are powerless, once they believe